Hey, what's going on, guys? It has been a long time, about a month since we last been on here. How's it going, Prime?
Guten Tag, mein dudes, and sorry to keep you waiting.
Uh, you know, I had some personal ish that happened in the real world, so I kind of had to step away from podcasting for a minute. So I figured now been a good time to finally get back into it after the dust settled.
And glad to have you back,
And we're
brother.
good. Yeah, appreciate it. And right on time too, because so Prime, I want people to understand this. Prime came to me. I didn't come to him for this. And I don't know whether we were both on the same wavelength in the moment, but Prime was like, special news edition Metacast.
I mean, we got to talk about this shit, bro. Like the streets demand it.
And since the next Morphin Metacast have been us watching Kaku Ranger, I was like, you know what? Let's do a special news one just to get it out the way. It's done and over with, And it's also good because I'm going to New York Comic Con this week, and Kamen Rider is going to be in full effect there. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what they got going there. So
Let's go and ask them why can't I buy a fucking Rider Denza? Can I buy a display? Goddamn it!
Yeah, that would be nice.
What's going on, guys? Why you so long? What is? I got
So-
both, yo.
So Hasbro Pulse happened this weekend to coincide with the ending of Dino Fury finally, and let's get part one of one elephant out the room. Dino Fury.
A chunk. Okay.
So if you guys been listening to us, I'm gonna put out 2 episodes. I'm gonna put out the Ultraman Dyna episode because right when I was editing it, that's when my personal ish kind of came in and shit. So whatever. But anyways. Right around time, if you've been listening to us, between me and Prime, I've been watching Dino Fury. I've been enjoying it and everything. And recently, it was me, Prime, and I forgot who else. I don't know whether it was Ginga or Rolliver or somebody else, but we were talking about how Dino Fury is written very well, which is great, but there's something kind of missing, right? And I was like, I couldn't quite put my finger on it because I've just been enjoying it, right? And then after watching this series and the finale and everything that's been happening, I finally get it now. It's something that you said about the 2017 Power Ranger movie where it felt like it was written by somebody that was afraid of the property, I guess, if I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, pretty much just paraphrasing. Like it was ashamed of what it was. And look, don't get me wrong. Like I say this a lot. Look, I've said it a lot on Twitter. Structurally, there's nothing wrong with the show. Like it has some really good character dynamics, and people say strong writing. That's kind of a too strong a word that I would use. I would say
it's good. It's competent writing. It's very competent.
It's competent. Yes, like they like I said, structurally, it's sound. It's competent. Like it's doing things. However, the show seems to just really struggle with the science fiction elements or just being a Power Ranger show. Like it feels like it's ashamed. It feels like it doesn't want to show it on the sleeve. Another example I would say, and I feel like I don't look, I'm just pointing out the shit that I see.
Yeah.
If you want just a really clear distinction of the difference between Dino Fury and Real Soldier, just watch the transformation sequences. Like that is the fucking pinnacle of soul versus soulless.
You saw it in the first season. I hate the fact that I'm really saying first season when it's all the fucking same goddamn season. The first episode when we saw the morphing sequence, I was like, oh, well, this ain't Real Soldier, but whatever. It's Power Rangers. It's always been doing its own thing.
It's so stripped down, and it's so it's preoccupied with the appearance of trying to look cool. You know what I mean? Like it circles around and just looks lame as shit.
We talked about this in the Beast Morphers episode, Prime. We could have got its morphin' time on the Morphers, and they opted for the other one. And I was
chose not to do that.
I was like, it's right there. It's right there.
And again, I don't make the rules. I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. So we're gonna go into some slight spoilers.
Yeah. The Morphin Masters. There's an episode that turned into a joke, which you know what? I'm appreciative of us as Ranger fans. We can make jokes.
Most of us.
And we can make the jokes about the Morphin Masters, and all of us, I would say 99% of us was in on the joke and stuff, but we still appreciated that the Morphin Masters and how they factor into, the Power Rangers story, much like how they kind of like, it's kind of like that synergy with the comics that the show is
maybe
having.
is that why I fucking hate it? Because I don't think, like, look, it just irks the hell out of me that they're behind like everything. Like when I saw like the little PowerPoint presentation they did where they showed like they made the Nexus Star and the Inner Gems and the Dino John shit. I don't need any of that. Like can we go back in time to when the Morphin Masters were like enigmatic and they were like students and scholars of the grid, like we didn't know shit about them. Like we
just heard about them in heard about them in like somebody just said it, but we didn't see the physical aspects of them.
Can we go back to when they were like the Jew Rangers and on more footage? Can we go back to that? Can we please? I beg you.
I swear we thought back in the day it was something special and it was just like Japanese footage and we thought it was something special. It's like, no, that's just the Japanese footage. They just said that's the,
like, look, I read comic books, CJ. So like, I don't have a problem with the unified theory of everything, but like some shit does just not need to be connected. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit can just be.
It's like they went out the way to explain everything that happened in Dino Charge, and I'm like, Dino Charge was fine with this bizarre fucking time travel shit. You didn't have to say the Morphin Masters had a hand. Yeah, you didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to do that.
What the fuck were you doing making a giant throwing star? What's the point of that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Could have just left it alone and just said it's magic and it's Power Ranger shit, and we would have been fine.
I'm okay with that. It's just like that fucking Gundam movie when they tried to explain what new types were. I'm like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Was that NT? Was it NT?
Yes,
NT narrative?
NT. It was NT. They're like, well, new types tap into. I'm like, if you don't shut the fuck up.
We were fine with it just being weird, sexy magic shit. And it's like,
look, I was totally okay with this shit being a nebulous, like this is a science fiction fantasy element. No problem. But like
this is a MacGuffin. We were fine with it being MacGuffin. It was like, all right, it's a MacGuffin.
This is the fucking problem I have with a lot of modern shit. Like they want to over explain shit. Like, can you leave some shit to my imagination, bro? Like, shut the hell up.
Prime, it says a lot. And I know me and you, we have difference of opinions about the MCU. At least the MCU doesn't explain its shit. At least it's like they're starting to, but they're just like one of the things I love about Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. It was like it's time travel. Just fucking deal with it. It just is what it is. Oh, it's Scarlet Witch. It's hex magic. Deal with it. It's like, all right, fine, cool.
No, they even they're over explaining that shit in WandaVision. They're like, well, you see, these witches tapped into this and like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up.
You're fine with it. But you know what this is?
There are categories of shut the hell up. Shut the fuck up.
You know where this comes from, Prime? This comes from like I feel when you have like social media has emboldened a lot of people to have voices, and there's nothing fine. It's nothing wrong with having a voice, right? I feel companies feel they have to address those people when they sit there and think that something that they're doing is plot holes, and it's not.
Nah, fuck that, CJ. Call the motherfuckers out. It started with the motherfuckers on Cinema Scene, where like they couldn't just like let shit simmer. So now people have to feel like they have to trip over themselves to over-explain shit.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Shut up, man. Like you do not have to. And then like what really especially irks me is that the fucking generation of I'm gonna use the hardest air quote that I can use right now, but this film critics who feel like they're doing something by pointing out air quote plot holes when it's like it's not plot holes, it's just like you not paying attention to the world building.
That's what it was.
Or alternatively, you just need to let them fucking cook. Like not everything that you don't not everything that you can't comprehend doesn't mean it's a fucking plot hole. You know what I mean?
That's why I laughed at I think it was Cinema Sins or somebody said there was a plot hole in Game on the time travel. I'm like, motherfucker, you didn't even pay attention to the goddamn movie. And that's a movie that I know some people weren't fond of, but even they would tell you, the movie explained itself. What the fuck you talking about? Like,
well,
what are you doing
there could be argument that can be made that at the end it kind of violated its own rules with the.
Oh, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. They weren't even talking about the Captain America shit. I can understand that. Trust me, I get it. I love it, but I get it. Right? I'm with the jokes that people say. So Steve went back and had a life with Peggy Carter, but couldn't, help slaves out. Fine, I'll take the jokes. I'll take the jokes. I'll let it cook.
You could say, yo, Dr. King, duck. You good, man. That's
like, hey, look, hey, look. You know me. I'm a homer for Endgame, but you know what? I'll take that critique on the chin. It's like, you know what? You know what? You got it, guys. You got it. You win.
Right, so
You win. You
so
know
what
what?
were they saying? Now I'm curious. What was their plot hole? What did they notice?
Oh no, it was talking about like I think it was the whole thing with Scott Lang turning into a baby and it turned into an old man and how that was a plot hole. And I'm like, but the movie explained like Hawk literally said that because they didn't have that thing to kind of like, I guess stabilize them going through time.
So
That's why Scott did that.
They weren't
So I'm
paying
like,
attention. Okay,
yeah, basically. So it's like when I see the Morphin Master shit, I was like, you didn't have to explain none of that shit. Even regardless of what you felt about Ninja Steel, we were fine with it being a magical MacGuffin. It's like
that's what I'm saying. Like it could be some space artifact. It's not the first one in Power Rangers, and I guarantee you, it's not gonna be the fucking last one.
Prime Zeo Crystals. Anybody? Zeo Crystals, dog.
Hold on
the
now.
ultimate MacGuffin.
Hold on now. If I'm not mistaken, in the comic books trying to explain where that shit came from right now as we speak.
Sort of.
Okay, so you didn't kiss my ass.
It's riding that line where it's like, don't explain it, just let's let it go, let it be. It's a MacGuffin. We're fine.
Look, I'm just waiting for him to go. The Zeo crystals were made by Zordon's father in an experiment too. Yeah, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it, bro.
Dude, Lord Zed, spoilers. Lord Zed, we already found out in the comics he was a former what's the name of Zordon's
Eltar. He's
a former Eltarian that through some during the fight and stuff, he turned into what we see as Lord Zed, which I'm like,
I'm gonna muster the hardest fuck off that I can right now.
I was just like, I mean, sure, I didn't really need to see all this. I mean, I was fine with Lord Zed just being the evil motherfucker in the universe just cause, and I was fine with that, but sure, backstory.
Not everything needs a connection. Like sometimes we're just objects in space, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it's like me and you. We're on the same page with Scarlet Witch. It's like some people are evil. She's evil. Can we just let her be evil?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
can we let her be evil? We don't need We don't need a Wanda redemption arc here. Magneto didn't need a redemption arc. We just know Magneto was a fucking asshole, and he is to this day.
And I don't know. Maybe they should, because I like watching the people that I know I should watch out for expose themselves by standing Wanda. Or standing Magneto, I'm like, okay,
you're out here putting out traps, like bear traps for these people. I'm not gonna do that. You can do that. I'm not.
Hell no. When shit pop off, I need to know who I can trust, bro. I need to know on Front Street.
You have a stick with a box. You have a string. You just pull it.
Like, got it. Bet.
Got him, bitch.
You don't get in the bunker. How about that?
But with Dino Fury, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, I thought the season was fine, but I definitely understood people that felt like it was lacking. Like the Power Rangers of it was there, but it should have been more.
And
right?
it's so fucking crazy to me, because like that's one complaint I heard. Like I've heard universally about this show is that the Power Ranger element, the action adventure shit is lacking. And I'm like, if the action adventure element in your action adventure show is like, you got a fucking problem, bro.
It's like nobody, and that's the thing. For the first time in a while, nobody's complaining about the characters. People love the characters. That's the crazy part about it. But it's just like the action adventure, it could be amped up a little bit more to match what you were doing with the characters, and that's where the imbalance kicks in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not mutually exclusive, and it's so crazy hearing the sycophants who are sucking on Cookie's dick, who are
he's watching this stream, Prime.
Look. I'm been trying to speed run him, tagging me for like the last week.
He liked two of my tweets, and it's not like I wanted him to. I just said, hey, I just finished Dino Fury. I thought it was fine, and then boom, a like, and I'm like, who liked this? I was like, oh,
what the quick? Yeah. Like, is he like talking? Is he stalking? Is he tagging? Like, look,
I don't know.
But back to that point. So like, seeing how he talks about the show,
and
then like versus how like you just see that interview with Inoue did for fucking Don Brothers, and like. Compare the passion, the creativity that Inoue is talking about constructing the world, and then hear this motherfucker like, well, production and shit. Like, you sound so fucking miserable, bro. Like, if you didn't want the job, why the fuck did you take it?
You know what it is, Prime? We all said it. Hey, dude, do what Ta-Nehisi Coates did when he started up Black Panther and he was getting tired of people getting on his ass. Get off Twitter. Write the show, and keep it going.
Bro, what do we keep saying? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, he responds to shit that I would never respond to like 1,000. Like, what? Dude, why are you online arguing with somebody called Boke Fucker number 15? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yo, dog, Coates got off Twitter. I think it was like midway through his first arc, Coates officially got off Twitter, and it seemed like he was happy since. He just wrote Black Panther, he wrote Captain America, and he's been happy since. And I'm like, thank you, Coates. Just get off Twitter. write your book, and keep it
I'm like,
moving.
Cookie, my dude, Cookie, please,
Get
take
off.
a break. Like, block,
get off social
mute,
media.
utilize the circle feature better. Like, you got to do something, bro.
Get off social media. Just get off social media. Write Power Rangers. Enjoy your peace, sir. Just enjoy your peace. I'm telling you right now, you will enjoy it much better because you're not built for social media, man. There are certain people that are built for social media. He's not built for it.
Look, there are two things in the world that I love: it's titties and being an internet troll. So,
First off, Oliver, don't be telling Pookie. Don't be snitching. All right. Don't be snitching, Oliver. Don't be snitching. Don't do this.
You gonna put us on frustrated? You know what? Like I say, please do, because I'm in speed running trying to get Oliver's
going dry stitch this damn stream.
Pookie, they talk about you, Pookie. Cookie.
Who?
Those fucking assholes. Look, CJ, I already said somebody last week. Like, look, there's no way in hell we getting access to that show anytime soon because of my ass. Like, we ain't telling telling us shit.
Look, if I didn't have to deal with my personal stuff, I actually would have had the opportunity to talk to the Dino Rangers. It's just shit happened, and maybe it's a blessing in disguise because it was just one of those things where the questions would have been me just asking more about Cosmic Fury, which, all right, let's get this out the way here. They announced during the Hasbro thing, Cosmic Fury, and I'm very split about this. Now, good news, folks. The series is based off Q Ranger. Hooray, right? You're happy, right? Q Ranger. Great. Everybody was like, oh shit, right? All of us was like hooraying and all that stuff. And then they show us the suits and we were like, oh.
Well, to be fair, there are some people that like them. I'm not one of them.
But
there are some people. That do like them.
So here's the thing. Somebody compared this to when we got MMPR season 2 and 3, and that is a valid comparison, right? And it's two arguments somebody brought up. One argument, which I agree with, was, well, you have to understand, back then, our access to Sentai back in the 90s was non-existent. Like, unless you knew somebody that was able to give you VHS copies of Dai Ranger and Kaku Ranger, you didn't know shit about those Sentais at all. You just knew it was Japanese footage, but you weren't really, I didn't know what series it was from.
And also, let's not even fucking pretend like this wasn't the case, but Saban did not want to switch suits because in the public conscience, the Jew Ranger costumes were the Power Rangers.
So when they released these suits, I was like, okay, on one hand, I kind of like them, but on the other hand, it's like we could have got the Q Ranger suits though. And
what's so crazy is like the Q Ranger from the ground up was built for Power Rangers in mind. So like it's so fucking
12 Rangers, isn't it? Like, is it 12 Rangers, right? Yeah, it's 12. Yeah, 12.
And it's so fucking bizarre to me that they're actively choosing not to. And but on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to see them fuck up Ryu Commander or Ho-Ho Soldier, so I think I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me find the picture of Q Ranger. I should have brought it up, but I couldn't find it in the moment. But like, I really was legit. Like, I was really kind of going through my head of like, I'm disappointed because like I really wanted to see those suits. Like,
and you know what? Like, I get people who like it. Like, you gonna like what you gonna like. Like, don't let me rain on your fucking parade.
Yeah.
But like, can you also not see why some people are disappointed? Because for years since fucking Mighty Morphin and since Zeo, like, we have switched the costumes to match the Zora footage, and this is that I don't fucking understand. So Cookie was on the internet as he does when people were asking about civilian fights. Which, by the way, why the fuck is he responding to those questions? I don't fucking know. But he decided to field that question when people were complaining about the lack of action in the show. Yeah. And he said, and I'm going to paraphrase him because I don't have the tweet in front of me. Mm-hmm. But he said something along the lines of that, civilian fights will be done when they make sense to the show and when there's a reason for them to happen. That's a great reason, right? Like, okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
He kept talking. Yeah. He kept going. He said, on the set side that it harms production or something like that, where he brought it like a monetary thing. Like, first of all, why are you saying that, bro? Like, why are you telling us those things? Like, we don't be doing that shit.
Are you the bean counter for?
Are you counting the shekels, my guy? Is that what? So like, why do you give a fuck? And second of all, so if Saban's cheap ass in all of his fucking shows can find a way to have civilian fights in most, if not all, the episodes. What's stopping you with them Hasbro bucks? Like, what the fuck you saying to me,
Bear in
bro?
mind, to my knowledge, civilian fights actually lessens costs because you're not having them in suits, and you can
Well,
do some stuff. I'm
well,
assuming.
well, 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 because it's like you have to have two. So you have to have a stunt production for the unmorphed, and you have to have a stunt production team for the morph. But here's my thing: like, couldn't those units be filming like independently of each other? Like, while they're over here doing this unit can be doing this. Like, I don't under. But anyway, so he says that shit about having the unmorphed original fights that harms productions. But then you turn around, now you have unmorphed original. Like, bro, your logic to me is not making any sense. Like, I
Hence why he has
understand.
to stop talking.
Like, look, I understand like there are certain things that you can't tell us on the production side, but I feel like the answers that you do give, like back when he talked about why they couldn't do the Q Ranger suits, I feel like the answers you do give, either you think we're morons or you're a moron. It can't be both. It has to be one or the other. But like, bro, just shut the fuck up. Let's like just we don't need to know anything. Just like make your show, man. Just cook in the kitchen. We don't need to see you. Just go.
And here's the thing: this is the Q Ranger suits, because I think that's why I'm feeling so split, because it's like, look at this. Like, this would have been now, and the thing of it is, and the thing of it is, you already have the core 6 Rangers, and you could have added the element of them being in space, and you have aliens that could have joined the team and do it. Like, it was right there in your face.
And they chose the laziest, most hash rowers. Wow. And
Now,
then another thing against me.
Oh my god. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just like I'm right there with
somebody
you.
Somebody said, and then somebody was like, "Well, at least they'll be in the MPR comic, and then they get killed in the next issue." I was like, "Shut up! Don't do that."
Because you know they already have the script. What do you mean?
Now to be fair, the comics, they made the Daru Ranger suits canon, which I'm like, that's great. They didn't kill off that team, and I'm like, that's cool. Hey, maybe
we'll so they let one live. They let one live. Yeah, okay, cool.
Cool, but like, yeah. Anyways, continue. What are you about to say? Sorry.
I was just gonna say, and just like everything that he talks about, like whenever he talks about anything about the show, it's so obvious that I'm watching a product. Like, there sounds like there's no creativity, there's no passion. Like, he honestly sounds like he doesn't give a fuck and that he doesn't want to be doing any of this, based on the responses that he gives to the assholes that he chooses. Need to remind you that he chooses to respond to on Twitter.
Yep. It's
just like, again, just compare any Twitter thread you've seen from Cookie and compare that shit to anything that Inoue has said about Dawn Brothers. Which, by the way, someone mentioned that, like, well, you can't have. Look, this is what's so fucking crazy, because he gets gaslit by these some fucking sycophants who are like, well, you can't have good character writing and good action scenes. I'm like, since the fuck when? Like, literally, Dawn Brothers on TV right now with some of the strongest character writing in Sentai that's has in a while, and some of the most bombastic, over-the-top shit happening in Sentai in a while as well. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
And there's also this thing of listening to Reddit, because somebody, I think it was earlier today, somebody posted that, can we actually have a PR season without silly humor? And I'm like, oh god, like,
look, first of all, your first mistake was reading Reddit. Your second mistake was reading Power Rangers Reddit. So that's you done fucked up twice.
It's just between this and, I don't know, with Netflix in shambles right now, I don't know what the fuck the state of Power Rangers and them doing their originals. I think them doing, you know what? I think with Netflix reshuffling shit, I think them doing their original stuff got fucking tabled immediately.
So, so is this why shit sucks? Is like the audience has no fucking imagination, so the creatives have no fucking imagination. So we all just boring as fuck now.
It's people that, this is what gets me, Prime. It's like, all right, the same people that likes the MCU for their silly stuff, the silly banter and yada yada yada, right? But then you turn around and you want Power Rangers to be super serious. But I'm like, no. You can't do that. No. If you like the MCU for it being silly and being serious, you should want Power Rangers to be silly and serious too. Like, it can be done. We've seen this before here.
Japan seems to be on a pretty hot streak for the last, how many was it? 40-some years? 50 years?
50 years of Sentai has proven you can do that.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's like you just have to treat yourself seriously. Like, don't become a self-parody of your fucking self.
Yeah, that's you know what? I think that is the perfect word, and the reason why, like, I wasn't a fan of that uber dark Power Rangers sort
Oh,
because
I hate that shit. Oh, I
it was
despise that shit.
it felt like a parody of Power Rangers. Like it was uncomfortable being Power Rangers.
Exactly. And that's some of the same vibes that I get from the 2017 movie in places. And that's definitely the vibe I get from Pookie whenever he talks about the show.
It's like, guys, it's Power Rangers. Just embrace it. Like that's why Saban was sitting on money with that fucking show. It's like, nah, we're just gonna fucking do it.
And like, do you remember? Like,
even Disney knew. Even Disney knew to say, "Fuck it, it's Power Rangers."
I was gonna say, I hesitate to sound like an old ass man, but like that period from In Space to, I'm gonna say, like, we were in the golden age, man. Like I miss those times, dog.
Yeah, I would say it. Put it this way, I would say In Space. I would say even during. I would say In Space to RPM.
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say In Space to Ninja Storm because your mileage may vary with the Disney seasons.
But still, it knew what it was, despite it still knew what it was. It was trying different things for better or worse, but it was like, no, it's still Power Rangers.
Yeah, like Judge, Jackie, and omitting them, they didn't sound fucking miserable when they talked about the show.
They just said, hey, we're just gonna put our spin on ours or what we want out of Power Rangers, and that's it. So, whether you like the seasons or not, you still kind of came away from it was like, oh, well, it ain't my favorite season of Power Rangers, but it's Power Rangers, and just kept it moving.
Right. Like, look, I've said a couple of times, like, I like RPM, but I'm not the hugest RPM fan.
Yeah.
I would take 15 RPMs right now.
Cause look, like I said, I love the episode where it takes the piss out of the Power Ranger conventions, but it's not doing it to say, ew, Power Rangers. This is like, hey, look, why is that thing got googly eyes? What's up with this? What's up with that? All right, cool. And then it explains it, and then they put it in an episode, and you're just like, all right, that's funny. Let's keep that going.
Right. So
yeah, I don't. And then the announcement, like, and this is another thing that look, I like that it's on Netflix, but this is what hurt the Voltron series. Can we stop piecemealing out episodes? What, like, look, he said this season is 10 episodes. Now I know this probably means this is like season 1, part 1, which I know that's probably what this is, but it's like, yo,
that's my question, because I was just gonna ask that shit, because because we know how Netflix operates. They do their fucking batch drops. But he seems to be 100% adamant. He keeps going this season at season 30 because he keeps saying, because you got to watch Pookie, because Pookie's really particular about how he chooses his words. Cookie says that season 30 is 10 episomes. And he keeps repeating that over and over and over again.
Prime, I feel this is a JoJo Stone Ocean situation. They're piecemealing the fuck out of this shit. Can we just go back to just getting 35 episodes and then you get a summer break? Can we go back to that? That'd be nice.
I'm gonna say, can we go back to one season a year, please?
Like, I remember that. It was nothing wrong with that. You get 35, 40 episodes, you get your summer break, give people some time to catch up if they didn't watch the first half of the season, and you come back strong in September after Labor Day and finish out going into the holiday, and then you get your holiday episodes to book in the season. Boom, done.
And then what trips me out is that, like, we keep, for some reason, like, we act like streaming isn't part of the equation now. Like, if you're worried about motherfuckers catching up, like, you can drop your first half of the season, maybe, like you said, the early parts of the month. Then in that summer months, you can start piecemealing out the first half of the season on the streaming platforms of your choice. Mm-hmm. And then when we hit the fall season, you wrap out the show for the holidays, as you said, like, boom, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
There it goes. Now, when it was on Nickelodeon, I just got tired of them splitting the season in half on some, like, we got to extend this out. And I'm like, Nickelodeon, do y'all know how this shit fucking works? Like,
and not just that, like, do you know your fucking market? Like, you only have the attention span of a child for how long before they say move on, fuck this shit?
Because people, it's like you give them Dino Fury, and it's like, all right, you started off strong. And then, like, the following year, people forget, oh shit, that's right, Dino Fury is continuing. Damn. And it's like, yeah, that's the problem.
It's me. I'm people. I forgot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the problem with trying to split this series into two when you could just have it all in 1 year and split the middle. I mean, fuck, you literally you bring the cast to San Diego Comic-Con in July, they could promote the second half of the season, boom, done. What are we doing here? Like, it's right there.
I hate to be an armchair fucking commentator. We know that's a lie, but I don't know what's the deal. Like, it has to be a stipulation in the contract, but whoever, like, it's so fucking ass backwards to me. Like, I don't understand.
And
the
it's
logic.
every show on Netflix, folks. It ain't just Power Rangers. There's a lot. Like I said, Stone Ocean is dealing with that shit. Because if that shit was on Hulu, this season would have been over with.
You know what? Netflix has made an immortal enemy in me, not just for the terrible business practices, but the fact that they took JoJo Fridays from me. I'm gonna be ever butt mad about that shit.
I mean, the fact that Stone Ocean Part 2 is out, and then now we gotta wait another year for the last 10 episodes. And I'm like, if this shit was on Hulu, it would have been done, and they would probably been on the next season already.
Like, this fucking crazy. Like, they did my girl so dirty. So fucking dirty.
Hey, but you know, Netflix wants anime, but it's like, if you're gonna be in the anime business, you need to be all in and don't piecemeal out shit because you don't have content for shit on your platform. But whatever.
CJ, are you asking Netflix to think and have accountability, CJ? Are you for right now?
They had accountability and then they shit canned everybody. But,
yeah, you know,
we're not the Netflix. This isn't the Netflix episode, so there's that.
I mean, that could happen if enough people. Anyway,
but no, I'm like I said, I look at these suits. I'm like, you know, look, I'm happy that the cast is happy, and I'm curious on how this is all going to turn out. Like I said, I'm split on the suits.
You know what, CJ? I'm taking that stance too. You know what? I don't really give a fuck, but I'm happy that the cast is happy. I'm glad y'all doing your damn thing.
Hey, look, I'm happy. I'm happy that Power Rangers got. Look, for once, I am happy that Power Rangers. They got an award for this season for the LGBTQ thing, and I like that storyline actually fucking went somewhere, and it wasn't just a one-off episode. Thank God, it's actually like it's a LGBTQ couple that actually stays a couple to the end of the series. I'm like, oh shit, y'all actually stuck the landing with that. Thank you, finally, shit. You know, but that's the whole thing with competent writing. You know, so it's I don't know. Like I said, it is what it is, but I'm all with the jokes. So. There's that. So during this whole Hasbro thing, this is part 2 of my beef. Now, Prime, I think we talked at length about them doing the Lightning Collection with Power Ranger Street Fighter, and we got the Ryu and Chun-Li figures, right?
Fucking trash, fucking garbage.
Yeah. The Ryu one is the only one that I competently like, but that's about it. Like I'm just whatever.
We are 2 different people, sir. I think they both look fucking horrible.
The Ryu one's the only one there, but this one is like, yo, what the fuck? Stop this shit. This is Cammy.
That's fucking Cammy. So
what the fuck is this shit? What is this?
My boy Alex had the perfect fucking quote. He said basically Hasbro is treating Power Rangers like playmates in the 90s treated Ninja Turtles. And I'm like, nigga, you ain't never lied.
What is this? What is this shit? What is this shit?
What the fuck is that? Like,
look, Ryu and Chun-Li was already a bridge too far. You were hitting the line with that, but this shit, y'all not even trying.
Bro, why does she look like a skinny Franklin the Turtle, bro? What the fuck, bro?
And then the dog.
Well, first of all, is that Jason?
Prime.
Is that supposed to be Jason?
Prime. You're gonna laugh your ass off. You know what I think they did? They took the fucking MMPR movie Rocky helmet and slapped it on the fucking Red Ranger, threw the shield on and said, that's Ken, and gave us like the muscular arms, and that's it. It's the laziest shit ever.
Well, I'm asking, is that supposed to be Jason? Because if the gun shows out, then that makes sense.
I guess supposedly it's the Jason hit.
They can go fuck themselves.
It's lazy.
This is one of the worst. Bro.
Why does everything have to have the Dragon Shield, Prime? Why does everything have to have the Dragon Shield?
Because Green Rangers.
There are so many ways they could have did Power Ranger Street Fighter that could have,
and they chose to do none of them.
They could have obligated every season of Power Rangers. You could have spliced some Street Fighter shit with something other than MMPR, and it actually probably would have worked.
Sir, I have a question. Mm-hmm. How come the actual Kung Fu fighting show isn't teamed up with Street Fighter?
Could have had what was it, Jungle Fury? Could have had
that. How come the actual, the show that's main motif is martial arts? How come that's not fighting Street Fighter character? Oh, I can go fuck myself?
Jungle Fury Street Fighter would have been great. Can you imagine Sagat Wolf Ranger?
I'm gonna say, can you imagine the Blanca Water Ranger 2-pack I want? Can I? Nothing.
I mean, we're giving ideas to Hasbro, but it's not like they're gonna implement them.
They're gonna fucking use them. It's like, is that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? What the fuck you talking about?
This is quite possibly the laziest fucking line of figures. And I was never gonna buy any of the Street Fighter ones anyway. Like they already look. Like I bought the Shredder one that's only because I like the aesthetics of the look of the Shredder Green Ranger, but the idea of it is, as you said, kind of like why does he have the shield? Why does he have all this? But whatever.
But man,
This
look,
is this is just like, so why does Ken have the Green Ranger Dragon Shield? And
they are tit for tat. Oh, that's Ken. Oh, fuck off.
that's
They are.
Ken. That's Ken.
They can
Come on,
suck
Prime.
my.
You didn't see the gun show?
I was say I thought it was. I was say I thought it was Jason. I'm like, okay,
Nah,
Jason,
nah,
rock on. All right,
nah, nah,
fuck,
nah.
fuck off.
That's supposed to be Ken. So
Fuck off. And so, like I say, they're tit for tat with Playmates right now. So,
I don't get it, man. Who is that line for? Who's buying
and then
those toys?
my thing is like, excuse me, Hasbro, how come you're not fucking doing a Transformers Power Ranger crossover? Like, why are you doing this bullshit? Like, I don't. What the fuck are you doing over there?
I mean, that's money, Prime. They apparently,
Who the fuck is in charge over there? And what crack are they smoking? And can I get the grade and vintage? Because it looks like it's the good shit if they think that's a good idea.
But hey, Prime, guess what? The core Power Ranger Beast Morphers team is finally done.
Oh, they remember Beast Morphers? Okay.
They finally remember Beast Morphers Yellow after we've been telling them that shit for like, what, 2 years now? 2.5 years?
Why does it feel like 4? Why are we so old?
Because COVID, Prime. COVID added like 2 years onto all this. So it's technically 4 years.
Oh.
Four COVID years, as I say.
Holy fuck, what? She looks good.
She looks good. She looks good. We're getting this. We getting Coda.
Spectacular.
Love it. You love it. We're getting, Kelsey, right? Yeah, Kelsey.
Easy game. Rise up. Izzy.
Izzy. Yeah. So this is great.
Game. Looking great.
And we get a grunt from
out of left
Wild Force. Yes, Wild Force.
Yeah,
right?
The Putreds from Wild Force.
Putreds from Wild Force. That came out of nowhere because I was not expecting this. I was like, the Putreds.
But then I stopped and I looked at the suit and I was like, there's a lot of gray plastic from the putty suits that they can easily
Prime, don't do this. Don't do this.
Looks like that's an easy make. Like, I don't give Hasbro no benefit of the doubt. Like, they are fuck off.
I mean, you're the guy that bought Transformers for Hasbro, so I'm not gonna doubt your word because Hasbro, from what I've heard from you and a lot of other Transformers folks, y'all already knew the inside baseball tracking when they bought Power Rangers what the deal was gonna happen.
Right to warn you niggas, but y'all calling me fucking crazy.
You didn't have to warn me. You had to warn everybody else that didn't know.
Man, I was telling you niggas, y'all was like, oh, they don't say the brand. I'm like, Hasbro. Hey, we talking the same Hasbro? Oh, okay.
I mean, look, they got me with the Power Lance, which I bought, and the Power Daggers, which for all intents and purposes, apparently we're getting the Howling Blaster, which I'm like, all right, Hasbro, you got that, but you know
what's gonna happen. Once they release all the individual pieces, then they're gonna release all them shits together in the big ass gift box.
But it's gonna cost like a shit ton of money to where you wish you got them individually.
You think?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, it is.
Oh no.
You remember? Hey, Prime. You remember when they tried to sell the individual Psycho Rangers, and then you were like, "I'm better off just getting all of them together. It's cheaper."
Yeah.
I think it's going to be opposite with the Howling Blaster, but I don't know. Maybe you might be right. It might be cheaper to get all of them together. Maybe.
I'm going to say I know Hasbro. I know how Hasbro operates, bro. I know how they move in these streets, bro. I'm telling y'all. Cut my check when that shit happen.
I mean, I'm not doubting you on that one, Prime. Trust me. Trust me. Real quick, this happened. I'm actually excited because I'm looking at this Gokai Saber right here.
Yes,
I need that.
Yes,
because I have the Gokai Memorial Morpher, and I have the Silver Ranger Gokai Memorial. I bought that. I managed to get it for a good price when you had to pre-order it, so I'm happy about that. But that Gokai Saber, I need that very much so.
Yes, sir.
This is the 01. Was it the which one was it for that for 01? I forgot the fuck, I just had it too. Hold up.
Wait, that's not Eternal's dagger on the end there?
I think so. Hold on for 1 second, because I had it up on which one was each for that one. There it is. Eternal Edge, Lost Driver, Gao bracelet from Gao Gar, the Black Sun belt, Gokai Saber,
the Sushi sword from
the CS
Shinkanger.
Yep, the CSM Black Belt and the Beta Capsule.
Let's fucking go.
And I gotta be honest with you, the Memorial line has been pretty good. It has been pretty good so far. And I actually recently got the CSM Decade Booker that transforms to the gun and sword.
Word. I just pre-ordered the SMS card set.
Ooh, nice. The sword is definitely it's about the size of what it is in the show, which I'm happy about. I've been noticing that I think it's Toku Collectibles. Apparently, they've been putting out add-ons for some of the DX weapons to where you can actually extend them out to its like proper size in the show.
Word up.
Where you have to kind of take apart the actual toy itself and then you can just put it together. They give you instructions with it, so you're not like looking stupid trying to figure it out, which I'm like, this is actually interesting now. Like, why was this not a thing as a kid? Where was this? Why was it? We have come a long way, Prime. I feel these kids today have it great. They have it great. They have it great. Where was this as a kid? When I had the Power Ranger weapons toys and it was just a little small little thing and we had to use our imagination, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with using my imagination as a kid. But these kids have the actual replica props of these.
Show accurate.
Show accurate. The kids have it great, man. I'm telling you. It's amazing to me.
What a time to be alive, bro.
Oh man. But also, finally, apparently Hasbro says, hey, we should really go to another season, and we're getting this as part of the Zord Ascension project.
That shit makes me moist. However, again, being who I am, I have to wonder. Now, it's the reason they're doing this is because this Megazord is only two pieces. It's just a body and the fucking head to transform it.
Yes, that's that. And then you got this. It looks really good. It looks.
Gotta say, I might take the plunge, bro.
Hey, look, if we get the what was the other Megazord that they got after this? The Delta. They get the Delta Megazord, they might have me.
Bro, if we get the Galaxy Mega, bro.
Look, I thought we were gonna get the Shogun, to be honest with you.
You know what?
Because I kind of sort of need that to complete the Bandai one that I got, just to say, hey, I got everything now at this point. But it's like, all right, I might take the plunge on this one.
I mean, the Galaxy Mega is a really cool fucking Mega. Really cool fucking Mega.
I mean, it really is. I mean, yo, as soon as I saw this shit, I was like, this thing is gonna be huge. Because I think apparently this might be bigger than the old Bandai.
Yeah, I heard it's gonna be bigger than that one, and I heard it's bigger than the Zord Ascension Dino Megazord.
That's interesting.
I'm like, that's dope.
I mean, it also has the TV show version of the cockpit from when they were flying it.
That's nice, man. I give Hasbro a lot of shit, but I gotta admit,
this is vibing. Like this is the 3 steps forward, but then the 5 steps back is when they do shit like this.
Right. I guess what's that, equivalent exchange? Is that how it works?
I think that's what it is.
It is October 3rd. It is October 3rd. So we gotta make that note.
It's October 3rd. It's equivalent exchange. It's like, all right.
Okay, all right.
It's like the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. You know,
it is what it is.
Did you see the Shoto Kaku Ranger shit they put out?
I did. It looks wonderful, and I feel like in the
$100.
And I feel like in a rare move of dick slanging, that's why Hasbro announced they're doing an Alien Ranger pack.
Yeah, man, I saw that. And I was like, Prime. Yo, here's the funny thing, folks. I saw Prime was immediately like, yes, give it to me, injected in my veins. I was like, oh shit, Prime's actually okay. All right.
Fun to say, I give them a lot of shit, but when they do right, like I'm gonna gas you up, bro. I'm gonna gas you up, and that's one thing that I've been waiting for. Like I wanted some new Alien Ranger figures for the minute. Like I was gonna take the plunge and maybe get those fucking Shoto, but I'm like, I'll take the cheaper route and get the Lightning collection. So we're good. And like, did you see the couple of chuds online who were like, who's excited for Alien Ranger figures? And I'm the first nigga in the thread, me, bitch. Right here.
Exactly. It's like, come on, dog. Like, I will buy the Alien Ranger figures, no doubt. There ain't even a question on that.
And then even if I'm not thinking about the Alien Rangers, nigga, I will take a cheaper option to give me some No, I would take a cheaper option to get me some fucking 6-inch Cocker Ranger figures. Go fuck yourself, bro.
Yeah, that too. Um, hate to bring it down, folks. The solicitations for MMPR Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 came out. Here's a solicitation. It's been 6 months since the teenagers with attitude and heroes in a half shell team up to defeat the unholy alliance of Rita, Repulsor, and Shredder, but a new threat will force them to reunite in a crossover you demanded. First off, who demanded this?
Who? Show
Who?
point them.
Show me the receipts. Show me receipts.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. That's all. Just a couple words.
Between an invasion from beyond, old enemies teaming up with unlikely accomplices, a threat to the Rangers' powers themselves will be the two teams survive the onslaught, or will they need help from an unexpected ally unimaginable? Longtime Power Ranger art attack Ryan Parrott joins forces with superstar artist Dan Mora, base god Dan Mora.
Fun to say it's gonna look fucking fantastic.
To deliver the follow-up to the hit crossover. Collect all 4 connecting cane covers for a very special double gatefold variant.
Oh, it's only 4 issues?
I guess.
If it's only 4 issues, then maybe
they said 4 main covers, so I'm guessing it's like collector covers for the first issue, and then you do. Come on, Prime.
God damn it, comic books.
Prime. It's the X-Men #1. All right, it's Jim Lee X-Men #1. You know how this is. You got to buy all of them to get the get the cover.
I was getting hoped up there for a second, like, well, maybe it might be good. Oh.
I'm just saying, first off, who asked for 2 of this? And if it's not them,
first of all, no, I'm saying, first of all, who actually read this, then asked for part 2? Who read the first one and went, yes, more of this, please?
I read the first one and was like, if you're gonna do a sequel, if it ain't the Jedi Rangers, what the fuck are we doing? I'm sorry, and already I know it's not the Jedi Rangers, so I'm like, why would I even read this? So there you go.
Whatever, dog. Like, why are you not using any of the how many fucking Ninja Ranger teams there are?
Let's see, the Jedi Rangers, technically the Alien Rangers, if you want to get technical, Ninja Storm, Ninja Steel, right there.
You can get fucking gangster and have them fight the fucking Samurai Rangers, ninjas versus samurais. Come on, bro.
It's right there, there. Orokusaki could literally hire the Samurai Rangers to fight the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Call that shit the Ronin Wars. Let's go. Cut my check. My fucking check.
You could have Usagi teaming up with the Samurai Rangers. It writes itself.
Come on, bro.
I just wrote you the best opening issue of a theoretical crossover that will never happen.
Because it makes too much goddamn sense. Like, that's not the Dragon Zord. I can't put that on a t-shirt.
Oh my god, man. My god, man. Look how far we've come, Prime. I just
it's like opal in my mouth, sir.
Prime,
like ash.
Prime, guess what came in the mail for me?
Ooh, you got yours finally. Did you see my picture?
Yes, I'm jealous because my Kuga is coming. It's coming. Yes. It hasn't came yet.
Yes. That shelf's looking mighty nice, sir. My shelf's looking mighty nice.
Look, my future kids will be like, hey, Dad, what is this? Oh, you want to watch some Sentai? Let me sit you down and watch this. So they
let's fucking go.
I don't have to sit them in front of a computer. I can just put them in front of a TV and be like, just
Did you also see we're getting Abba Ranger?
Yes.
Is yours pre-ordered, sir? Because mine is.
Yes, it is. It's pre-ordered. I pre-ordered alongside this. So,
very nice, sir. I cannot wait.
Abba Ranger, look. If we get all the way up to current Sentai, that is going to be
chef's fucking kiss.
Can you imagine years later we get Q Ranger? And it might be on Blu-ray because I think when did they start going HD? It was right around.
I want to say Shinkanger. It's either Shinkanger or Go Onger. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
So at that point we went. So you think they might? Do you think they might end up going Blu-ray at that point?
You know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Because we know the reason why they went DVD with this is because the official copies of them,
the transfers and all that.
So I get that.
Understand. Same thing with Ultraman. Some Ultraman shows, yeah.
So I have to wonder, is it going to be on Blu-ray for once you get to those other series? That's the one that
that's the question. And then my question would be, how much would the Blu-rays then cost? Because we know the reason why the Sentai DVD sets are so high is because of the fucking licensing from Toei.
I mean, do you think it might go cheaper like Ultraman is?
No, I'm saying like I don't think it'll be cheaper, but I'm saying what do you think the cost would be then
It
for
wouldn't
the?
be the DVD price. I think it would probably be like maybe $15 less than the DVDs.
You really think so?
Yeah, just about. Not that $15 less is still within the range of like, all right, we're still getting our money, but you know,
I don't know. We'll see.
that's my optimism here, Prime. You know me, so you know that's where I'm sitting at with it. I'm just more so excited of like, oh shit, you know. So did they even did they show a shadow of what the future Lightning Collection figures were going to be?
Yeah, so they did teasers,
Mm-hmm.
and so we know that we can expect releases from SPD, Dino
Mm-hmm.
Thunder, and Lost Galaxy, I believe.
Now SPD, they finished the Core Rangers. We got Doggy. You think it's gonna be Cat?
It has to be. She's her and Nova are all that's left, right?
Yeah, her and Nova. Maybe they do
Maybe they
oh
do some
boy,
villains,
the orange ranger shit. Maybe.
possibly. Well, yeah, they'll do him. Maybe some of the Crybots, some of the grunts. They have to do Broodring. I feel like they have to do Broodring and Grum. They have to.
They have to. Those are two you have to do. I mean, it's there. Oh, Snizzard.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah, they
Snizzard.
showed out.
Snizzard just got a pre-order. Um, which I'm like, oh shit, we're getting Lightning Collection Snizzard. Okay, shit, I'm in.
I mean,
I'm
I guess
feeling.
the Bryan Cranston memes are strong, my friend.
I'm feeling some way about how Time Force Blue has a vector cycle, and I'm like, so do the other Time Force Rangers, are they going to get vector cycles, or is it just this one?
My question is, why is it always the Blue Ranger? Because the In Space Blue Ranger had the Galaxy Glider.
Oh, Down. Remember Dino Thunder Blue had like the TV show. His was that the one? No. He didn't. So you're right. It was In Space Blue. Yeah. In Space Blue. Didn't Silver have his bike, or am I tripping?
I think you tripping. They came out with the SPD bike for Omega Ranger.
Yeah,
But what you just said makes more sense. Like, why didn't the Silver Ranger come with his fucking transforming bike?
Yeah, that was.
It's
Yeah,
like it's not like Hasbro is known for making transforming vehicles or anything.
Prime. Come on now.
It's not like they can do that.
I mean, clearly they could, but you know how it is. It's.
That's not the Dragon Sword.
Look. After they do the Alien Rangers, I think everybody's going to be like, okay, finally we can get out of MMPR, and then they'll come up with some bullshit way to keep extending the MMPR Lightning Collection.
Bro, there are still the Wild Wild West Rangers to do. They still haven't.
Shut up, Prime. Don't do
done
this.
The movie. They haven't done neither of the movie costumes.
Shut
they
up,
haven't
Prime.
done.
Don't be giving them ideas. You're giving them ideas. Why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this? Why are you giving them ideas?
I'm letting you niggas know to be realistic, because this shit, the MMPR train does not end.
I ain't
They
gonna lie,
still
Prime.
gotta.
I ain't gonna lie, Prime. I kind of want Tommy as the sheriff Green Ranger with the hat and shit. So you're right. You're right.
Man, they still gotta re-release the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers without the pegs, because they got the new pegless body. They still gotta do that.
So when she said Wild West Rangers, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see Tommy as Sheriff Tommy. I don't need no fucking suit to kick ass. I'm like, God damn it, you got me. I might have to buy that. I might have to get that.
So my question is, Kim, like, she just gun hold that man going to battle. So what if that nigga got murked? You just killed Tommy's ancestors. So like, does that mean Tommy like ceases to exist?
Apparently, like,
oh, yeah. Okay.
I think we just enjoyed that episode because we just saw Tommy as the Green and White Ranger. Because you remember he was the White Ranger with the green thing around the hat, and I was like, "Oh, I get what you did there, show. I see what you did. I see."
Now was this the ancestor that Tommy, when he dropped his clone off in the past? Is that like how the bloodline works?
Well, you know that one was the clone that went back to the was the 1776 era.
Right.
Declaration of Independence.
Hold on. So like, what's up with that region in California? So like, why was it like a Boston colony? Hold on.
Because they were filming in Australia, Prime. All right, don't ask questions.
All right, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up, because I'm thinking too hard about this shit.
That had to be the most. You know what, Prime? See now you're about to become the person that you just sat there and ranted about that you hated. Like, why did this? No, Prime. It's magic. All right. It's
let me just shut the fuck up. I'm asking too many goddamn questions.
Prime. As kids, we were just happy to see the Green and White Ranger fight each other out. We didn't fucking care how it happened. Magic. All right, let's go.
Now, why when I was a kid? Now, how come I was like, oh, they're gonna be 2 times on the team now?
Nope.
Oh,
Boom Studio came in and said, "Hold my beer. We'll give you another Green Ranger team, and he's an original character." And I'm like, sure.
and I'm like, boo, boo that man.
He didn't exist, but fine, fuck it, why not? Did you watch any of Kamen Rider Geats?
I am. I'm on episode 2 actually. I'm kind of hesitant because the first 2 episodes were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't tell you anything because usually some of the first episodes of the shows are always pretty decent.
Prime.
So
I just finished Kamen Rider Blade. That meme with the horse where it says Blade starts off like a fucking stick figure horse, and it starts off like on fire. I was like, that's the most accurate
that's
ass
Blade.
shit ever.
That is.
That's the accurate ass shit ever. I was like, it starts off
ain't
wonky
never
as
lied.
shit.
The first couple episodes of Blade is utter dog shit, but you keep watching this shit and you get to the end, it's a fucking masterpiece.
Yo, because earlier on, dog, folks, you had to be on Twitter. Yo, it was you, Ginga, and a couple other people like, yo, this fucking season of Kamen Rider is dog shit. I was like, God damn, should I watch Saber? Let me hold on for not watching this.
Oh, he said Saber. Yeah, Saber. Yeah. I think he said Blade. My bad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Saber is like,
Saber starts off rough. It's hard. It's hard. Once you stick that shit in, it's like that shit turns to a goddamn immaculate masterpiece. It has one of the best endings of a Kamen Rider in a long while.
Ginga was talking cash shit about Saber when it started off. I was like, God damn, Kamen Rider's in shambles right now.
Oh man, me too. I was like, man, Kobe hit the production hard as fuck. Like, god damn.
I was just sitting back laughing, like, I guess I'll cross Saber off the list. I'll just watch it whenever I feel like it now. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, nah, Saber was strong as hell. I was like, well, I guess I need to watch Saber now. All right.
By the time I get into that shit, I was like, almighty, baby.
It's like, all right, cool. So, but yeah, I need to actually watch the first 2 episodes of Geats. But I am digging the series.
But also, yeah, Blade the same way. Blade starts off pretty fucking rough. But that ending with the fucking, you will never, if you get to the end of Blade, you will never, you think you wouldn't, but you're gonna cry when you see a fucking park bench. You will be a hot mess.
Did you see the trailer for Kamen Rider Outsider?
No, I have not. What the hell is that?
I think it's the one it's bringing back Kamen Rider Delta, Thouser, and Jim. And yeah, and what's his face? Snake dude from
Oja's in this shit. Oh, I see it. Oja's in this shit. Well,
yeah. And look, somebody did a comparison. I'm like, he grew older, but somehow he looked a bit better older now. And I'm like, is that Japanese age? Is that Japanese aging somehow working in his favor now?
Oh, and they found Foundation X. Let's fucking go.
It looks interesting. I'm like, I might have to check this out now. I might have to. So, but yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it. I'll fucking watch it. Let's go.
Look, I know we're a Power Ranger thing, but I have to talk about this. So, me and Prime, we love ourselves some Gundam, and I don't think we'll have any platform to talk about this. Prime. I never thought in my life this would ever happen, but I shouldn't be surprised because it's social media. How is it that we have one side of the fandom that said, finally, we have a lesbian relationship, and I'm face palming because I'm like, no, there was a lesbian relationship in Gundam. Y'all motherfuckers weren't in these streets when it happened. All right,
man. Listen. So we get both sides of motherfuckers who don't watch Gundam.
But then we get the keep politics out my Gundam. I'm like, no, fuck you. Don't you dare say that shit.
Hold on. I didn't see that.
Oh, yes, it exists.
First of all. Hold on, I'm doing the Joseph Marion. Hold on. I'm doing the Joseph Marion the Holy Spirit right now. Hold on.
Prime, I actually have the perfect one right here.
Don't put it.
What's wrong with the young ladies today? They're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes.
Yes, we're losing recipes, Prime. We're losing recipes, goddammit. Because how did we get here? How?
I don't know how, and I'm gonna need to work my way backwards from this, but I'm gonna blame Disney. I'm gonna start there.
I'll accept that.
and I'm gonna work my way backwards to how I got there.
All right.
But
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
no, I gotta work it out. I gotta get my string board. I gotta get my my yarn. I need some time to ruminate on this.
See how you can go from Disney and work backwards. That makes total sense. It really does. It's
Okay.
somehow Disney's fault. It is.
I'm gonna blame Disney. I'm gonna start with the Disney adults.
Disney is the new decade. It's all Decade's fault. It's all Disney's fault.
Honore Disney. Okay. That's gonna be a yikes for me, dog.
I'm just saying, people are really like, what is this lesbian relationship in Gundam? I'm like, guys, have you not been paying attention? This is not nothing new here. This is not groundbreaking.
That's what got me, man, was the motherfuckers going, finally some gay people in Gundam. And I'm like, nigga, what? And then motherfuckers like, why are there gay people in Gundam? I'm like, nigga, what?
Look, I can point them to Gundam 00.
Well, see,
00 has some lesbian shit going on in that show.
Well, see, hold on. That doesn't count because they never outright said anything, even though they showed a bunch of shit. They just never outright, came out and said it word for word because I'm a fucking moron who can't watch media. I have to have my fucking handheld.
Apparently, I need subtitles to tell me lesbian relationship.
No, I had to say no, because look, they're Disney adults. So they're used to motherfuckers turning to the camera going, by the way, this is for my wife. Did I mention I'm fucking gay? I'm gay.
Prime. It didn't have a press release attached to it.
You know what? That's it. The writer didn't come out afterwards and say, well, you know what? This is a very queer relationship. That's the problem. You right. You got it, dog.
There's no press. Bandai didn't come out and say, hey, guys, gay relationship on deck. Just preparing you for this.
Right. Yeah. I mean, how dare they just let the show exist and let the audience, watch the characters interact? How dare
Bandai, day one of Mobile Suit Gundam, said, you're going to take these relationships and these themes and deal with it.
I'm going to say, did you watch Daddy Doan's Island yet?
No, I heard great things about it though.
Oh, it's so fucking fantastic. But anyway, speaking of this shit, seeing Makuve's ass, and I'm like, you niggas talking about some now found as a gay person in Gundam. Y'all gonna get the
Makuve, sir. Makuve.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all shut the hell up.
Take one look at Makuve and you already like, yeah, that dude likes dick.
I'm gonna say, as my great grandfather would say, that boy got some sugar in his tank.
Bro, yo, real talk. Look, the only reason why, look, here's the thing. Makuve might not have been doing this number here, and for those that's listening, it's me doing this. He might not have been doing this, but Makuve,
he did everything but that was the only thing that was missing. If he had done that shit, he'd been like, oh, he's gay.
Yo, Makuve, it's like when you watch it, it's like, and here's the crazy part. When they dubbed it, they still kept the mannerisms there, where I'm like, yeah, Makuve.
And you know what? I'll give you that too, because like the American voice actor, I'll say he did a really good job of capturing the cadence of the Japanese voice actor.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, Makuve gay. He gay.
Yeah, he gay as hell. He gay motherfucker. And then I say somebody like try to argue like, well, no, he like Cecilia. He was Cecilia's gay best friend. How dare you?
Exactly. Come on now.
How dare you?
Come on now. It's gay best friends exist, folks. I'm just saying, it's a tale as told as time.
Have you not seen a Hallmark movie? They're a trope for a reason.
The gay best friend that actually has a boyfriend. What are we talking about here?
I mean, come on.
Makuve was he had inappropriate relations with a soldier. I'm pretty sure he did.
Not HR, not HR getting involved, CJ.
Look, Makuve, once Makuve dicked over fucking, no pun intended, but pun intended.
Continue your pun, sir. Continue your pun.
Dicked over Rumble Rao. I was like, yeah, he had inappropriate relationships with a soldier. If he could screw over Rumble Rao, he'll have inappropriate relationships and pencil whip it off like, no, it's appropriate. He's of age. It's great. It's cool. It's fine.
Well, like I say. And then I feel like Tomino knows he was doing because his final showdown in Texas Connie. Come on, bro. Like this is it's all. Come on.
But no. Wish from Mercury, we're seeing an actual relationship between two women, and folks just lost their goddamn minds. I'm like, why? It's fine. Like,
well, see, my thing is like this. Like, if they don't see it or they don't know about it, then that means it doesn't exist.
Bandai is woke, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
I seen it.
They said woke.
They said They said it's been infiltrated by Bandai's been infiltrated by Westaboos or some shit, and that is now fucking woke. I'm like,
somebody says the
bro.
best that Japan puts in lesbian relationships for fun, and I'm like, that's pretty accurate because ever since I've been watching anime as a kid, that's been a thing.
Here's my
Project,
thing. It's like,
look, both of us have watched Project Echo. There you go.
My thing is like, so y'all celebrating a lesbian in an anime. Oh, that's groundbreaking. These are such brave representation there.
Let me point you in the direction of Project Echo, and you'll see it right there. Right
like,
there.
Wow.
That's just one example. That's not even that's one example of it.
How could they get away with doing such a brave and stunning thing of including lesbians in an anime?
Brave, Prime. Such
out of the box thinking there. Wow. Wowzers. Anyway,
Prime,
so this is the show I watched called Kill la Kill.
Bruh, all of Kill la Kill is about a lesbian relationship. What are we talking about here? Wrapped in fan service.
So again. So like people who don't watch shit and people who don't watch shit or people who just want to parrot the shit that they hear their favorite YouTubers say can kindly all go shut the fuck up.
Prime, I would flip a table if somehow this show gets dubbed and it goes mainstream and it wins like an Emmy or something. I will flip tables like fuck you.
Only thing I'm gonna say, CJ, is I'm gonna just text you the number 69, and then I'm gonna go to get a rent a car, and we're gonna do some driving. That's all I'm gonna say.
Please pick me up. I really need that because I'm just gonna be like, none of the other stuff can get nominated for it, but this is what. Okay.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna post on Twitter now executing order 69. And that's the last you're gonna hear from me.
I'm just mad. We finally got the intersection. Keep politics out of my Gundam, and oh my god, lesbians in Gundam. This is groundbreaking. I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, I'm happy that you're happy. That's cool, but no,
I'm not because you're a fucking asshole. Like you're a fucking bandwagoning asshole. That's why I'm not happy. Because get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. And equally, the motherfucker keep possibly out of Gundam. You equally get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. How about both of you meet together and fuck off? How about that? How we have that?
Oh my god, man, that shit just had me rolling. Like, don't. Oh my god.
Did you see that fucking motherfucker that blocked me when they posted like, yes, Gundam is not lesbians, and I posted SpongeBob me.
First off, I had to leave my computer. I was on the ground laughing. He's like, is somebody gonna tell him?
Like, how do we tell him?
How do we break the news? And you got blocked. I was like, there you go.
I'm like, what'd I say? Oh,
I mean, Prime ain't wrong. I was like, he right.
I mean, you got to be new here. You most definitely have to be new here.
You know what? At times, this is why I'm like, I never thought I would be on board with gatekeeping. I'm like, this is why gatekeeping is here, so we can like, like.
You know what? Every day I see some shit like this, I agree with D. Like, you know what? We gate kept the wrong people. Like, you know what?
Prime. We used to be a proper country. All right, we used to be a proper.
Used to be a country, a proper country.
Used to be a proper country. Nobody knew who Gundam was but us weeboos. We were fine. We were great. We had our own corner. Gundam Wing? What's that?
Because mecha anime is dying. It's a dying genre.
It was dying genre. Gundam Wing was like groundbreaking. And I was, you know what? Even if for me being a weeb, I was fine with that. You got to start somewhere. We used to be a proper country. Can we just go back to when it was all about selling Gundam model kits and Gundam? Can we go back to that? We used to be a proper country. Used to be just,
Again, like what do I have to do? Because like I haven't watched the first episode because I watched the prologue. The prologue was.
I watched the first episode. The first episode was dope. I love it. The
prologue was fucking dope as shit. Like, I love that shit.
Also, probably we have to talk about how Gundam indoctrinating kids into war efforts at 2 years old.
What fucking Kotaku article are you quoted at me?
Nah, this is me. This is a running joke that I don't know. You might be part of the running joke where we always talk about child soldiers and Gundam and they shaking hands.
Hold on. Don't say that shit because I can already see the fucking articles today on fucking comicbook.com.
Dog, when that little girl, when that little girl showed her mother how to how to do that whole lock on targeting shit and shot all those soldiers, I was like, this kid is only like 2 years old and she's already killing
Sir,
people.
she was 4. It was her 4th birthday party, sir.
4th birthday party, my bad. 4th birthday party, and she's already ready to go to war.
Also, was that not the fucking saddest singing of Happy Birthday you ever heard in your fucking life?
God, man. Your dad dies to save your life, and she's saying happy birthday, and I'm like, oh God.
I'm like, those war crimes.
The war crimes stuff.
Like, holy shit.
You know what? This is why I'm hoping nobody gets our war crime jokes at all. Let's gatekeep that shit. Fuck it. Let's gatekeep that shit. That's the only thing keeping the laughter going, because we would talk about war crimes and Iron Blood orphans like them kids. They killed.
You mean that terrorist organization, sir?
First off, folks, Prom was the one that was like, "Hey, CJ, you know they're bad guys in season 2, right?" It's like, "Shut up, Prom. You're not wrong."
Like, shut up. Like, look, well, I was halfway through that season, I realized, wait a second, these guys are the antagonists.
It's like Prom ain't wrong. It was like, "Shut up, Prom. I was enjoying all the mobile suit action and Buy Our Gunpla episodes."
It's like, okay, Buy Our Gunpla. You still watching? Okay, so now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna start The Godfather. So if you just
turn into The Godfather in space.
This shit turns into The Godfather with space, shirtless boys, and plums. That's how this shit was. The Godfather with shirtless space boys.
Bruh, even down to old boy fucking old boy had a suit on and he just wore the jacket as just an accessory at this point.
Bruh, I never want to go to a Build-A-Bear workshop for the rest of my goddamn life. Tell you that shit right now. Hell no.
We were rooting for whole ass villains, and they were led by a blonde haired, blue eyed man child. That was
mean, Gundam is known for a lot of things. Subtlety is not one of them.
My man was like, "Nah, this is the path to peace." I'm like, "Not really. When you're the bad guy, dude. Sorry, hate to say it."
I gotta say, like, I had
Russell was right all along. I didn't agree with his methods, but he was right.
He was a fucking dick. But like, look, he wasn't as big a dick as your ass, McGillis. I tell you that now.
I don't know, man. Russell sat there and looked at them child soldiers like, "Look, you can put that white flag all you want to. We're gonna kill you."
I'm like, no negotiating with terrorists. I'm like, you know what?
No negotiation with terrorists. I'm like,
you know what? He ain't wrong though. You're not wrong.
Hey, look, I don't want to see these kids die either, but he got a point.
He got a point though.
Got a point.
I'm saying I don't agree with the methods, but he got a point though.
He got a point. Look, the main people I wanted to live, which was the women and kids, I was fine with. Everybody else, all bets are off. All right, this is what it is.
I mean, they made their choices.
Hey, look, as long as old boy got crushed by what's his face, I was happy with it. He deserved to die.
When Biscuit died, I was like, you know what? That's the conscience of the team. It's over from that. Is it? That was it.
Because Biscuit would have easily been like, "Hey guys, we probably shouldn't do this."
I was going to say, if Biscuit was sitting around like
half of that shit. You know what? There would have been no season 2 at that point. It'd been like, "Oh, I guess that was the shortest Gundam season ever. 25 episodes. Wow."
Right. Biscuit have been like, "We're not doing that." Like, you know what, Biscuit, you got a point.
It'll literally episode 26 would have been the prologue. It would just been like nothing but text saying, "Biscuit organized Mars' freedom." Done.
Cussing them niggas back on the fucking farm, farming them plums.
Everybody gotta have
glistening in the sunlight.
Actually, what's his face? I forgot his. I keep forgetting his name. The main character.
Mickey.
Oh man.
I keep calling him Mickey.
Might as well call him Mickey. He would have just been sitting there disgruntled on some. I want to kill somebody. I'm like, well, you can't kill anybody, dog. Mars is separate now. It's like, well, damn. Damn.
I don't know. That little nigga would have found a way.
He would have incited war just because.
He would have did some shit.
He would have tried to assassinate Rustle, and it's like, well, damn, dude. We were this close to peace. We were this close, and you had to kill him. Why? Because
murder.
Yo, season 2, bro, we talk about Black Widow had fucking red on her legend. Like, this motherfucker had red all over. That dude was like, "Yo, Hiro Yui, hold my beer.
I
I
was gonna
got you.
say, even Hero U and Setsuna be like, yo, bro, chill the fuck out.
Chill the fuck out, dog."
Whoa, Mika, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like Hiro was like, "Look, I blew up a building. I didn't do all this shit, man. Chill."
Why are you on all fours? You are literally a fucking rabid dog, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, look, man. Once he got that upgrade and he got the fucking, the Rex, I was like, "Oh, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. People are dying."
Unless you get a really sharp stick, then you're okay.
But actually, you know what? Real quick, because this technically is it. Did you see the Do you see the releases for all the figures that we're getting? Because apparently we're getting a full mechanics of the Gundam from Witch from Mercury.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
But I am stalking.
We're getting the full mechanics of that. We're getting a Verka better version of the Zeta Gundam.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. I saw the Zeta Chans. They were celebrating. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, which is great. They're doing a Master Grade EX of the SD Freedom Gundam.
Okay.
It has full articulation. It has an actual inner frame.
Okay.
And everything. I'm like,
go ahead then.
Okay, we're the Master Grade EX line is pretty good. Like they're definitely putting some money into that. I'm gonna need them to also put some money into some can we get an updated version of the G Gundam, Gunpla? I've been asking for that for a while. That'd be nice.
Shining Gundam.
Oh, you don't like the RG Burning Gundam?
No, I'm asking. Shut the hell up. No, I'm asking you. You want an updated Shining?
I mean, that would be nice. I mean, I want an updated Dragon. I want an updated I wanted Chicory Crockett's American Gundam,
The Maxer.
The Maxer. I need that. I need that in my life. I need Rose Gundam. I need Bolt Gundam. I need all that. That would be great.
Okay. I can respect that.
Because the old ones from the 90s did not age well.
No, they didn't.
At all.
Nah.
But yeah, it's like I said, Bandai on that front. At least they're doing great. But yeah, it's like I said, I'm curious on what comment. Like I said, actually no. Okay, so here's what they're gonna have available. They actually got the list here. So the DX Desire Driver from Geats. DX Desire Driver with zombie raised buckle and holder set. DX01 Driver. DX Shot Riser and select CSM products.
Okay.
So that's what they're gonna have. So I don't know. I'll ask them that question though about what they're gonna have, because yeah, that's.
But for real, ask them, how come I can't buy any belt displays anymore?
All right. Oh, that's the other thing. 47th Super Sentai series is going to be Osama Sentai King Oger.
Let's fucking go. That Geo crossover gonna be dope.
It will. I'm kind of curious on what the suit's gonna look like. I know, usually in this early stage we don't know, so there's always speculation. I saw everybody make jokes about it being based off of the King Ranger from O Ranger. Yeah, King O Ranger. I saw the people making jokes about that, but I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what the suits are gonna look like.
Wait, what do you mean? There's a Sentai? I thought Dawn Brothers was the last Sentai.
I mean, last I checked, apparently Hasbro and Toei are on the outs, and they're not going to be any more Sentai adaptations.
Well, I mean, technically.
Well, Prime, I'm going to be real. I feel after Netflix had to cut down on a lot of stuff, Hasbro had to change their tune a bit, because I guess they were like, I guess we have to go back to Super Sentai and Toei now, so why not?
Well, I'm going to say something real fucking controversial right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in this post-globalized entertainment landscape that we have, Power Rangers in and of itself is an outdated model. Like, it's essentially doing fucking a Robotech to anime. Like, we don't have to do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there are two roads, or there might be three. There might be three roads we can go down.
Mm-hmm.
One is that you just air Sentai subtitled or dubbed.
Which, have you been seeing some of the dub stuff lately?
I saw somebody unearth the dub of Wizard that came out a while ago.
It's an interesting dub. I
It's
will say that.
it's fascinating. But you know what? You can alleviate a lot of that if you just hire professional voice actors, and
Well,
you know
Prime,
you
that means you have to actually pay people. Come on
can
now.
actually pay people, yeah. But and also treat it a little more seriously. And not all dubs have to be a fucking joke dub.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, either air Sentai subtitled or dubbed,
Mm-hmm.
or you can do your own original shit, which you realize is really hard because y'all tried this a lot of times in the past. It fucking sucks. No, I don't mean that what you try fucking sucks. I mean that the effort you have to put into it fucking sucks.
Yeah. I mean, effort is definitely lacking.
Yes, yes. And so I mean, maybe it's time for Power Rangers to be hitting that old dusty trail, man. I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those things that if you're going to do it, you have, like you said, you have to put some effort behind it because Transformers somehow, despite it could have been well put out to pasture years ago, it's still going in some way,
Well,
shape, or form.
well, that's because it's a unique thing. Like Transformers, either it's going to be made from the ground up for an American audience, or it's going to be made from the ground up for a Japanese audience. But one way or the other, they're going to just transport it over and do a dub or a subtitled version of it. It's never like taking 2 or 3, 5 different shows and like splicing them all together. Like I said, what Power Rangers is doing, like it's such an outdated model. Like we don't even do that. We don't even do that to anime anymore. So like, why is it still being done? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
am I making
anime
sense?
is getting simulcast now.
Right, right. So it's insane. It's insane to me. Well, not insane. Like I understand. Like it feels like the brand is being pumped through life support on nostalgia, but like only that can take you so far, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, I gotta be honest with you at this point. Like, it's just more like with Power Rangers and with us getting access to Super Sentai and getting all these DVDs. It's like it's kind of like you said. It's like Power Rangers. It still feels like you said, it's living in the archaic times. And it's like, well, we got access to Super Sentai now. Kamen Rider is starting to slowly get more access. We're getting Ultraman shit out our nose.
Right, right, right. And it's like if you set me down right now and said, okay, you can watch the original Go Lion
Mhm.
or you can watch Voltron.
I'm gonna watch Go Line because there's DVDs and all that stuff available to watch it.
That's
It's
what
right
that's what I'm
there.
saying. It's like it's such an archaic model. Like I don't understand. I just you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely, yeah. It is, like I said, it is what it is, and like I said, you can only hope that cooler heads will come into the focus and be able, because all it takes is just one person to tell a company, hey, look, like that's working within the company. Hey, guys, we can do better. We can actually go in this direction to make
But
it
yeah,
better.
but we're asking too much because it's gonna take someone being daring, taking someone to say, because everything that they do, I guarantee you, it's all price, all cost, intuitive and initiated. And for right now, they feel like they have a sure thing. They don't want to really rock the boat. They want to just keep with what's safe and what they feel is sure.
Yep.
Um, but like, as long as we get people like Cookie, who's working on the show, who fucking hates it, it's like it's not gonna get better.
I don't think he hates it. It's that he's trying. It's his
Okay,
thing of,
maybe hates is too strong, but he is clearly fucking miserable.
yeah. It's kind of
Clearly.
it's that thing of like, it's this thing of you want to do your own original thing, but like you're still writing Power Rangers, so you feel like you have to do kind of a fuck you kind of way of writing it.
And you know what? I can see that. I entirely get what you're saying because I feel it.
Yeah, but Prime, 2 weeks from now, Kamen Rider Black Sun is coming out
Let's
worldwide. Amazon
fucking
Prime,
go.
October 28th.
So on that same note, Amazon. Where's my goddamn Amazon Riders DVDs, man?
Prime, I feel we have to do like a live watch of this.
I feel the streets need it. I
I feel
agree,
the
sir.
streets. I feel the streets need this because, like, I'm actually very excited for Black Sun. I really, because this is a retelling of Kamen Rider Black, and I really want to see how this is going to go.
I have some trepidation. Some of the I'll just say some of the choices they decide to make have me a little
which
nervous.
choices, which is
The whole kaiju as an allegory for BLM, they kind of I'm just kind of like
you know Japan's gonna do that. You had to know that was gonna happen.
I'm just like, it's a little problematic, as Heather on Twitter would say. But
this is true. I mean, you're right. In the grand scheme of things, you are right.
But you know what? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, even though I've heard some crazy things about the writer. I'm gonna just go, you know what? I'm gonna let you cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see what you got. And I'm gonna hope for the best.
Yeah. I'm definitely curious on see how all this goes. Because I've seen Black RX, but I never seen all of Black. So for me, watching it is more like I see it's taking the basics of Kamen Rider Black, but like you said, it looks like they're taking a lot of they're definitely taking a lot of they're doing some choices.
Yeah, let's put it that way. There are some choices being made.
Yeah, so I mean, because like I said, and this is me, I love the suits, so I'm definitely kind of like, okay, let's see how this works, and go from there. So, but yeah, basically, yeah, that's Halloween weekend. Yeah, Halloween weekend it drops. So that's that's gonna be that's gonna be
Even
great.
better. Even better.
That's gonna be great. So yeah, next time you hear us on a proper Morphin Metacast, we are going to be talking about Kaku Ranger. I'm excited because I've watched like the first 10 episodes so far. I'm digging it.
It's a really good show.
It's a fun show, very fun show, and it's also interesting the fact that they get their Zords in reverse, because I did not know that they got their Zords. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I totally forgot that they get their Zords in reverse.
Well, it's not reverse for them.
Well, reverse for them, but for us, we're watching it like in season 3. They got theirs. It's weird. The most powerful Zord in Kaku Ranger is literally the Ninja Megazord in season 3. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
it's really wild how that works. It's like, huh? All right, cool. But hey, it's great. So yeah, I think that's it. Appreciate you, Prime, for bringing this idea up to talk about all of this. So we finally exercise the demons, so to speak.
Right.
Talking about this, because man, the jokes were flying fast after that reveal. It was like, huh? That happened, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it started off strong, and then it was like, all right, what are we gonna do for Cosmic Fury? Oh.
Womp womp womp. What's that? Oof.
Man. But you know what? Again, I love the cast is happy. I love that they're happy, because they were genuinely like, all right, because just like us, they were kept in the dark on what the hell it's going to be, because they don't know. So when they saw the suits, they was like, oh shit, because I think in their heads, I feel the cast was kind of prepared mentally on getting new suits.
And like I said, you know what? That's my takeaway from this. I'm gonna have the same energy you have. I'm happy they're happy.
Yeah,
because they seem like really nice people, and I wish them nothing but success and love in the life.
And also the fact that this is like the first time in a while you actually have a team that actually is carrying it on to a newer season, and it's the same cast. It's definitely I'm not gonna say this is uncharted territory, but it's been a while since Power Rangers has done something like this. So I'm kind of curious on where it's going to lead to, with this.
Right. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. But anyways, that is it for Morphin Metacast, and we'll be back hopefully soon with Kaku Ranger. And that is it. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Auf Wiedersehen, dudes.